I'm going to start this off by saying I'm not proud of this take. I'm still developing. This take is in developing status. Is on Jon Stewart. And I'm going at Jon Stewart quite often because he's somebody I used to respect. He used to be the GOAT. Before everybody started being able to go in their basements and do these podcast type things, he was doing it. Dennis Miller, Jon Stewart, Craig Kilborn, Stephen Colbert, all of them, John Oliver. And they have turned into puppets for the regime. They have turned into not just embarrassments, but my political enemies. And this is Jon Stewart. He's going to get emotional here. I think this is important to watch. And I'm going to tell you my take after we watch it. I'm not proud of my take here.
I wanted to tell you a little bit of a story. About 12 years ago, maybe 13 years ago, my kids wanted to raise a little money for an animal shelter down in New York City. They brought out this one-ish-year-old brindle pit bull. Hit by a car in Brooklyn and lost his right leg. Who's got the...
Yeah, the take that I'm not proud of. I'm a former dog owner. We don't have one right now, but my wife and I like border collies. And the take that I'm not proud of is I don't care. I didn't feel any kind of way. And I'm just going to be honest with you and tell you that when you have somebody who you can clearly see is a political enemy, is a corporate shill that would support or be quiet if I were unconstitutionally jailed or arrested. I don't care about your three-legged dog. And you can say whatever you want, but that's the cost of this lack of trust and society falling apart. I'll just give you a quick, there's so many. This is just a 23-second clip of Jon Stewart. Just to me, is just disgusting. When you look at what do you talk about and what do you not talk about? I got a big problem with that, sir.
In Vladimir Putin's Russia, political repression is everywhere. And hundreds have been arrested.
He's talking about political oppression in Russia.
In Vladimir Putin's Russia, political repression is everywhere. And hundreds have been arrested for daring to honor Navalny so publicly.
100? Does that sound like anything to you? You might know where I'm going with this.
Right. Because the difference between our urinal-caked, chaotic subways and your candelabred, beautiful subways is the literal price of freedom.
In Vladimir Putin's Russia,
that's
political
disgusting.
Repression is everywhere. And hundreds.
You have in our own country, you over here looking at Russia because Tucker went there and you don't like Tucker Carlson. Libby Emmons says, Jon Stewart cites a report that hundreds of Navalny, I always mispronounce his name. I always say Navalny supporters have been arrested in Putin's Russia as proof that America is a free country. Over 1,300 J6s have been arrested under the Biden regime so far. That's why I don't care about you and your damn dog.